Look at this. We're definitely starting to see more and more of these high-level dungeons here. We have 2 level 5s offered in the same location, and then 1 in each of the other 2 locations. So there's actually more level 5s than there are everything else combined right now. But don't want to touch those because no one in my party is actually level 5 right now, so we're going to be in a worse situation in that case. Most likely, I'll take a quick look around, but I think I'm probably going to do this one at the Weald because that's where I get deeds, and I think I still need deeds. But first of all, in our last run, we got more portraits, so we can finally buy that last slot.
The wise hero trains for what she will face.
We can finally buy that last slot at the instructor, giving us the highest level ranks skills we can get. So looking at Kerbal, for example, now I can get oh my god. So Bleed It Out will have 100 accuracy, same damage mod, 9% crit, and 5 bleed for 3 rounds, which is devastating. And the other bleed goes up to 4 per round, and that's the one that doesn't give me a negative effect. So that's good. The one thing is, to save money, I might want to hold off, because unfortunately, even though I got a completely comically absurd number of crests in that last run, I'm still short 3, apparently. Go figure. Crests are the thing that's holding me back for the first time ever. But I might just do a quick run to save more money. But that'll be handy. Once I have training regimen reduced to the maximum amount, it's gonna be we're gonna be saving a lot of money in general, and that'll make it the curve in our favor, and we'll get to max out everyone's training pretty quickly. But how are we doing at the blacksmith? I don't think we can afford the next thing, can we? We need 34 deeds to proceed. So we need 20 more deeds to buy the last rank. Then I can start focusing on reducing cost, which will help us out too. So, I figure, sanitarium's packed with people, right? Oh, we didn't fill it up yet. So let's find a negative trait we wanna use to get rid of. But first, I should plan out my next party. So, I want to bring Lucas because Lucas is the one character that's still level 3, and we just might as well just tip him over the cap there. He's our rank 3's person, so we need a 1, 2, and 4. I figure Kerbal in the front row, Serene in the second row, Ballot Boxer in the last row. Okay, that's a good setup. So let's pick somebody else to get rid of negative traits for. How about Lord Verd? What do you have? Less damage in the first turn. That's a bad thing, but there could be worse, potentially. Never drinking for Knuckle could be bad. Although I think is drinking the number one way I reduce stress? I think that is my most benefited, or my most buffed thing there. I feel like someone has something worse though. But everyone else is part of who I'm planning on taking. Okay, let's just take care of Lord Verd's issue. Take care of his reduced damage in the first turn. After all, that is when he's likely to be doing his Holy Lance ability. Can I upgrade this? So how many busts do we need? We need 15 more busts to finish reducing the treatment cost. At which point we can pretty much just sit here and save busts until it's time to max out the and get the third slot. But there might be other things I want to spend infirmary on than that. Look at the Nomad real quick because we could potentially use something here. Dark Tambourine, Jester only. More death blow resist. Dazzling Charm. These are mostly things I've seen before. Seer's Satchel. Grave Robber gets bonus scouting, -1 speed. That's not so... Ooh, Legendary Bracer. There we go. That's like my favorite kind of item. So, bonus damage, bonus crit, but reduction of accuracy. Imagine wearing 2 of these. The accuracy could be a problem, but if you're a character that has a self buff, then that wouldn't be such a problem anymore. But you'd have 40% accuracy and 40% damage and 5% crit. I'm gonna go for that. Expensive as fuck. By which I mean it took all my money away just now, but I don't really have to spend that much money right now, so I'm just gonna get my party together. I don't need to upgrade people for this. They're already proficient as fuck, and will make money during this run. So it's gonna be a short run for more deeds, because that's what we need. It was deeds, right? Yeah, it was deeds that I need. So we'll get set in here. I just need to make sure everyone has what they need. Nope. Give him that scary bonus damage item. There we go. And there's the Hellion item that gives bonus to bleed. Now we have 2 different people with legendary bracers, which is cool too. Serene needs something though. Check out one of our previous characters. There's the legendary bracer. So Serene gets a legendary bracer too. Ballad Boxer needs Sosni's Cape of Awesome, because that cape makes it really hard to get hit. And Lucas probably is already set. Yeah, he has a bleed item, and yeah, he's always covered in bleed skills. So this is going to be my bleed heavy party, which is a fun party to run. The Lucas and Kerbal combo is actually pretty fun to do because of how much bleed they just spam out there. So this one's a short run, so probably just 4 food, just enough for one starvation moment if it comes up, but probably won't come up. 6 torches, and we'll do 1 shovel, 1 key. 2 keys, just in case. Keys can actually be really handy because it's a gamble. You don't know how many you'll encounter, but if I have 2 log boxes to open, I'd like to be able to open them because that's where all of the reward comes from. Is often those hidden compartments.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Objective is to clear 100% of room battles, and we immediately are losing our shovel. Alright.
Nature herself, a victim
Bye,
to
shovel.
corruption.
So,
Malformed with
very short area with only 6 rooms to explore, any of which could have the battles in them. Hopefully we'll scout to get more insight. No scouting. Alright, we're gonna have to just walk out this direction then. First torch gone.
May we find victory.
That guy really does talk nonstop, doesn't he? Alright, we're going to spam attacks on that ghoul, because the other guys aren't really scary. They tried to stun me. They tried to stun me. How dare they? I'm going to try to stun the ghoul, just because if we can make him not have any... Oh, we failed. I was hoping to just make him not have moves in the first place. That'd be pretty handy. And he's... Oh. That's bad for morale, but we dodged it. Okay. Let's start bleeding that fucker. Bleed that fucker dry. That's 3 damage per turn because I've not upgraded it yet. I'm holding off for after this run because I want to reduce the cost first if I can. Because I need crests for that, which I'll likely get over the course of this run. So let's just start bleeding these people. Everyone's dying. Yeah, that maggot will die from bleed in a second here. Do I heal or stun? Let's go for a... Oh, I can't stun that guy from here. I can stun the front guy though. Which makes him not... Oh wait, never mind. They have huge stun resist. I forgot about that. My bad. I would have been better off healing, but we're doing fine, so it's not a big concern. Do I try to... I might try to stun him anyway. It's not a great chance, but yeah, there we go. If it works, that means that we don't have to deal with so much incoming damage. Another AoE... No, not an AoE bleed. Single target bleed, because this guy's going to die no matter what in a second here. Oh, never mind. He resisted the bleed. I do have to AoE to hit him.
Disadvantage.
Oh wait, did I just accidentally...
No,
I just fucked up and single targeted when I was trying to pick AoE. They look so similar because they're just sickles with red. That I mix them up sometimes, and that's kind of embarrassing. Heal up our 1 injured character. Everyone's fine now. A little bit of user error to embarrass myself. Oh, and we missed. That would have been a killing blow if it hit him. Even if it didn't finish him off, he would have been dead from the following bleed.
Victory.
That works too, though. All that's left is this shitty little maggot, which doesn't really do much anyway. And it's his turn. Watch him prove me wrong by like one-shotting my teammate, which isn't even a mechanic in this game because of death blows. Not really trying to stun him. I'm just kind of increasing our light supply. Because at this point, all that matters is just hitting him. I had no one to heal, so I just went for the light supply. Move him back. More deeds to help us out at the blacksmith. That's good to find. Do I touch this thing? I don't know if I try or not. The jester could use some new traits. We'll see if I get lucky. An unsettling effigy erected in service of a mysterious god. Oh no. Fool me once. Okay. He all did was he just had to resist something. That's fine. I was hoping a cool trait would show up, but instead, I'm just happy that when things went poorly, that I didn't get a negative trait or stress. So that room was empty, but it lit up the direction of a chest, so we know that there's something over there. And then we'll cross ahead back down to... I mean, really, we're just gonna check every room. Probably it's just such a short area that why be cautious about it unless I do find myself in a genuinely bad situation, which is unlikely. This guy's plus size makes him a really easy target for a lot of my bleeds that are really situational. Like even my Hellion, who has a strong melee range attack, is better off using her long-range attack on the big guy just because it doesn't debuff himself, but still does the crazy bleed. There we go. Yeah, we'll just keep stacking those up. Stressful incantation was dodged. I don't know how you dodge people saying stuff at you, but okay. I'm gonna go for a flashbang because if I can stop this guy from having moves at all, we're better off. And that's exactly what happened. And it's a good thing too because his move was next. It's my turn again. I could flashbang. No, I could flashbang again, but his chance of resisting is pretty high because he just was stunned. That's an interesting curb on the mechanics, the idea that people have stun resist right after they're stunned. I wonder if they just forgot to give the Necromancer that, because the Necromancer clearly had issues with Can I use my long-range bleed? Okay, cool. If it bleeds, can be cast from anywhere in the party. That's good to know. That's great, actually. One of the biggest things that was gimping my the big thing that was gimping my my Hellion was the fact that people could move him out of the position, and then she couldn't use any cool abilities. So I'll take if it bleeds over breakthrough for sure, because it's another strong bleed ability, which slight reductions in power, but also no debuff, and can be used from any position. In some ways, it might be better than bleed out just in general, but I do like the ability to have a higher damage ability when I choose to use it. This guy's out. Alright, now we just need to finish off the shitty little occultist, which we missed. Okay. Yeah, the benefit here is that now my bounty hunter and Hellion have moves that can attack from most of the party locations. How is my yeah, even my oh, Lucas can't use the slice off ability though because there's no one left. So Lucas is actually the one that's most hurt by the fact that the party composition is being messed up. Oh yeah, this is where we start having problems.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I was gonna say this is where we start having problems. Is when the only remaining enemy is the one in the front, because a lot of people get fucked up by being in weird positions at that point. But then I screamed at her until she died. So, you know, valid strategy apparently. Let's go ahead and use our torch. Still haven't had to eat yet. Don't know if it'll come up, but it's better safe than sorry. Here's our first locked treasure chest, so that'll reward us for bringing that key around. Rabies. Now that I'll probably get rid of, because losing accuracy for the sake of bonus damage is not great for Lucas, because Lucas doesn't necessarily hit super hard. So my primary goal with him tends to be... Let's see, should I buff the party here? Let's buff the party. The primary thing I use for Lucas is his bleeds, so him having a loss of accuracy could be a problem, because then I'm going to miss my bleeds, and that's just kind of a bummer. So he's someone I'm more likely to remove rabies from, because the bleeding is not affected by the damage bonus. So the positive effects are less good for me, and the negative effects are potentially worse. Heal up Lucas's minor damage. Everyone's doing fine. Let's bleed some fools, particularly the one in the middle. So it's 20 damage plus bleed. That'll be 9 damage of bleed if he lasts that long, which he shouldn't. They're trying to demoralize us now. I could, oh yeah, if I stun the crone, we might be able to move him around. Nope, they resisted it. Well, at least they'll stop being able to do stuff to me, at least. No more moves from them, and we moved. Okay. Nothing like a miss to throw a wrench in my plans. You know that movie planned out? No, it didn't do anything. Oh, well. Maybe next time, if we're all not dead yet. So, single target is going to be the way to go, because the AoE one is pointless, because both people in the middle are the same dude. Start stacking up our damage. Now he's taking 6 damage per round. Things are improving. AoE heal, because everyone has damage. Although ballot box are least of all. That's a heal of 10. And they're missing. Alright. It makes me feel better about my misses if they then miss too. I'm going to try to stun the giant. Nice. We actually did damage with it too. And that stun is going to help us not take any more big hits from him, because he can rearrange our whole party. Yeah, sure, why? Ow. Alright, let's finish this dude off. Probably going to die. Yeah, he's dead. If I hit, which I did. Cool. Now it's all about one-shotting the guys that are left, pretty much. So, gonna go ahead and do a slice on that guy. Yeah, she's probably gonna die from this, especially because of the bleed. Oh, she's not gonna die. She's gonna survive by 3 hit points after this, unless I start wailing on her. really hard. I can stun her, or I can stun the dog. The dog has less stun resistance than she does because she just got stunned. Didn't matter, they still resisted it. Alright, slice.
As the fiend
Okay.
falls,
That's a pretty significant freaking crit.
a devastating
And obvious
blow.
finisher. Missed. So there's the bummer. That's the biggest bummer about that move is the fact that not only does it debuff you, but it can miss, but then still debuff you when it misses. Wow, this dog has a really low chance of being hit apparently, or we're just getting really unlucky. Go for the stun. There we go. Give it less chances to do anything to us. And it's down. So what is my reward?
This
Ooh.
expedition at least promises success.
Another dodge stone could be handy for characters that don't really attack, but are mostly healing, like the Vestrals, but also lots of money and food. These are all good things. Here's one of our keys to get more cool shit. 500.
Glittering
Oh,
gold, trinkets and baubles.
we got portraits
paid for
and money.
in blood.
Everything, more or less everything I want. I'm gonna have to go south. I was trying to avoid this, but I never successfully scouted. So now I have to head down there to find out what's down there, because it could be a room battle, and I don't feel like backtracking if it is.
Ancient
So let's try to avoid that situation altogether. More stuff for me?
Thirsting for blood.
Minor money. I was hoping for more upgrade items. Although we're getting really close to the point where I won't need to worry about those objects anymore at all. And it's not a room battle. But there's stuff over there. I'm not going that way though. It would take so long to go that way and then come back, because I'd have to backtrack through 2 tunnels instead of 1 that I've already been down. It's just a waste of time. Not only time, but it increases our stress and makes it more likely I'm gonna have to pay to recover, which is already looking like the case with Serenity, with Serene Eclipse, because we can't camp here. All right, we'll eat. That's exactly what I was waiting for. We'll use that, and we don't have a shovel.
Without tools of iron.
So yeah,
you
now
must
it's way
rely
more.
on
Now it's even
flesh,
more likely we're gonna
an
have to use.
indefatigable purpose.
We're gonna have to recover stress with Serenity. And ballot box are stealing from us again. Hey, a map. That's really good for scouting ahead. Oh, there's another barrier. What? Really? A short dungeon had needed 3 shovels to avoid this situation. They're just being dicks to me at this point. Alright, fine. Take another hit. And I'm out of torches, so I can't even recover the light at this point. At least I'm good if we starve, but aside from that... Oh yeah, this is gonna be a low light fight now. Let's see... Shadowy, bonus stress, bonus monster accuracy and damage, but more loot and player crits, so we'll see how this goes. Is it a big fight? It could be worse. Most of these characters could die pretty quickly. So, I'm gonna go for, should I go for stun? They have high stun resist, don't they? No, they don't. Alright, let's try to remove one of them from the fight temporarily, or permanently, because I'll probably finish them off shortly after. We'll go for another stun. Just because if I stun them, then that's less incoming damage, so we can just start wailing on them with the other characters. Blight probably won't matter too. Okay, that's actually a surprising amount of blight damage. How's our bleed resist? Not particularly good, so I'm gonna go for AoE bleed. Oh, cool.
Struck.
Crit helps with morale and makes them pretty close to dying pretty quickly. Ranged bleed versus bleeded out. I could one-shot this guy. So I think I will. It's going to be a bleeded out type fight. I'll probably do a ranged attack against the back guy next if I get a turn before someone else dies. He's the next obvious target to get a lot of hit points off of. Go for another ranged... Oh, he dodged it. I was going to keep spamming... I wanted to keep spamming my stun just to avoid incoming attacks as much as possible, because people are getting closer and closer to snapping, which I don't really want. This AoE should kill the guy on the right, but also bleed the guy on the left. Success. What about the bleed? Alright, bleed's inactive. So now everyone's going to die in one hit, basically. I just need to finish them off. Then we're out of here, and it looks like we'll be relatively well-to-do. Probably, yeah, 3 people need stress recovery, unfortunately, but we will survive. Do I bother healing at this point? I don't think I do. Better off just stunning them so they don't do stuff to me, because I don't need to heal, because nothing's gonna happen after this round. This is it for now. So do a barbaric yawp to do damage to both probably, and also stun. could have killed either of them. Didn't, but they're both stunned, so no more incoming attacks. He dies of bleed. Alright, yeah, I think that was the best move to make. Could have backfired, but didn't. Dirk Stab finishes him off, and we're done.
Remind yourself
Stun
that
amulet.
overconfidence is a slow and
But
insidious
yeah, bonus
killer.
chance to stun skills is not a bad move. Could almost be good for our bounty hunter who who benefits from people being stunned. Although I do prefer the damage bonus that as just a flat. I do like the flat non-situational damage bonus that I've given to so many of my characters. All right, so we got a decent haul for a short run. Let's just get out of here before someone snaps.
Out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
So final reward was 9,300 gold, 13 deeds, 2 portraits, 2 crests. Oh god damn it, I think I needed 3 crests. For the first time ever, I think I'm actually not getting the crests I needed. That's crazy. Way to make me regret every decision I've ever made where I reduced, where I spent crests. Less stress resist. I'm probably going to want to start picking off every single... Probably going to want to start removing every trait I can find from characters that has stress resist reduction. Oh, bonus scouting chance in the ruins, I'll take it. Serene Eclipse, bonus accuracy? Oh, but it's ranged. I don't really use ranged abilities on that character. Move resist, I'll take it as a passive, it's fine. Dead hitter. Low crit when you're on low health. That's not really an issue for me. Oh, shit. Bonus stress resist against... I mean, bonus damage is fine, but not going to really come into play, but stress resistance against monsters will help Ballad Boxer. Things are going a-okay for us today.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Just gotta make some peeps feel better. So, as you can see here, we have all 6 of the first bosses down. 3 final ones to go. Sozni, Themerd, and Mangy recovered. I need to send Boss Monster in next because he's maxed out still. Lord Verd has lost the quirk Calm, and Boss Monster lost the quirk Fear of Mankind, so they're both better at combat now. And Lucas leveled up. So first go-to is going to be to send a Boss Monster to the Abbey. We want him to recover because he's of a bad way right now. Who else do I send there? Kerbal's not doing great. Although I do tend to send Kerbal to prioritize religious people, so Ballad Boxer next. Let's just send Kerbal in. It's fine. All right, so go to the tavern next for Serene to go to the bar. There's a lot of these people taken care of. And then, so now that I've sent so many people in, I actually want to be careful. I was about to go to the sanitarium next, but I have to make sure that I don't send in too many people that would be useful for the next party. That'll be a next episode issue though. Did I want to do something at the guild? Right. I need one more goddamn crest. I can't believe the game didn't give me enough crests. That's never happened. Can I do something at the blacksmith? No. I'm gonna need 7 more deeds before I can max out my armor smithing. That'll be exciting when it happens though. Once that happens, I'll have maxed out upgrades at guild and blacksmith, which means I can max out my characters basically. And from that point on, it's just a matter of trying to manage the cost by potentially by reducing it. I think I'm going to stop for a moment there, so thanks for watching guys, like always, and I'll see you next time. This party's doing quite well. I'm pretty amazed we've gotten this many characters to maximum level. I mean, not max level. This many characters to level 4 out of 6. The final tier, some of them have Kerbal has maximum weapon upgrades, and I've only had 1 death so far. Everyone I've heard of that has played this game so far has way more deaths at this point, I think. Or at least by the end of the game, but I feel like they should have had more by now too. So I feel like I'm doing fairly well. See you guys next time, thanks for watching.